Now we have scaled our coins. It's time now to use the scaling factor to know which coin is it, or to make difference between coppers or brasses, because for €1 or €2 it's, you know that it's all right, you already know that it's a €1 coin or a €2 coin. So for now, let's use the diameter and let's try to count the amount of money. So we can use something like I, we give it to 0 for now, and the total of coin will be 0 for now. We will put something more after. So we can use a while loop. We can loop over everything what that we need. I will be smaller than the length of diameter. We do something like D will be diameter of I, and in folder will be the C folders of I of the images or image. We can use our masked coin, and we can use X and Y, and we give them the coordinate of I again. We grab everything and we will do something more. And we have a text, or let's just leave it like T because I don't want to write a lot after, because we will use that. So we can say that unknown for now. So we have created some variable now, and I will show you that I will use them then. So let's compare to know the proper diameter, because we have to grab them in pixel, not in millimeter. So we will again use if else statement. And math, I didn't have the library yet. I will show you a good library that I will use. Import math. Yeah, so it's a very long code, guys. Can you see that? Yeah, I have math. I can use it right now. I hope, yeah, it's here. And I use function is closed. Is closed, and we add the diameter, and it's like between. We can use near this. We by this function we write less than if we should say if something is between 1 and 3, or if something is between 3 to 20, something like that. So here we add the first number that we need, and we use ABS total and 1.25. If you can imagine why, if we put 125, or if we remove 125 from 2575, we will have something like 2450. So we are still in the folder with €2. So it's a little bit tricky, guys. And the folder is €2, euro2 as we did it. So the text will be 2, we can use this again, €2. Yeah. Else if math is closed. Right now we will use the second diameter, or second biggest diameter, 23, 25, and ABS total will be 2.5, and the folder is your 1, so you know the text will be 1 your. Yeah, so yeah, 2 times 0. Thank you for showing me that I have here. So you remember, as I said you, we have the text. So if we show the picture right now, you'll see the text, but you still don't know the amount of the money. So let me do it now. So we can add something like the text will be 2 and the total will be plus 200 for 200, because I don't want to write like 0.01 and when I will use 1 cent, so I use it with 100, and then I will divide them by 100. So I will use again total will be 100. So let me continue with this. It will be so long, guys. So if you want, I can pause the video here and I will paste everything, and then you can see the result, because I don't want to waste your time writing too many things like that. So let's pause the video here and I will write them for you guys. You can see I have written everything for you. You can see it from here. So it's the same. We just use the function is close to get the proper diameter, and we get them from each folder, and here you have 2 euro, 1 euro, 10 cents, and something like that, and we add the amount as I told you that I add here 1 instead of 0.01, and yeah, the T stands for text as I told you, and total is the variable that we use to count the coin. But here you remember I have I also, which is 0. It's the amount of coins in the image. So as you remember, when I use this 10.jpg, you could see in my folder masked I had seven images. So we can count the amount of coin detected in the image. So now, what we can do is put the text in the image. So you can even do it before me, because we already do everything like that before. So we have done that before. So you use CV2, put text, yes, and we use the image. Remember that we use the output image that we have created from the input one. We add the text, and we can put the same axis to the image that we used before. So for that, we can use x minus 50 and y minus, remember we just add before just y, but now we want the text to be below the first text that we have wrote. If we didn't add the minus, so we would have two texts in the same place. So we add here a small number so that the text can start below the first text, like the folder, and here, as you know, we have to add the font, cv.font, yeah, whatever. I just take this first one, and the font size, and here the color. I put another color. I don't even remember the color that I had before. I hope that they are not the same, so you can see. And the thickness will be 1, and the line type will be cv2 dot line AA. Yes, so we put the text on the image. So you can see, guys, you can look forward because we are nearly to the end of this detection. So what we can do now is adding I plus 1. So we can now recess the image because we did that before, and we will use the same method in order to retain the aspect ratio. So we will use the that times the output of the image and shape 1, and we add this one, so it will be this number and integer, the output and the shape, this time 0, and times d. And we can add now the image will be CV2 resized. Now we add the image and the dimension, and interpolation will be CV2 dot inter area. So we do this for the image. We can do the same for the output. So let me copy this. Hopefully I will write everything well. I don't like copying, but I don't like writing too much every time, much time. So I copy sometimes. So, and we can print a message to the user, like print or print message will be, we can add coins detected. So let me add a placeholder and coins detected, and the amount is like the sign, your size, and we can add 2 for that, and we can add a new line, and we can, or another new line, and continue. And classifier mean accuracy will be placeholder, and then we can add the format. So first of all, we have to add the count that we have used before, count of coins, and total. Remember that we have to divide it to 100 because we use 5 instead of 5 cents. So in here we can add the score for the classifier accuracy, mean accuracy. So yeah, what we can do now is just print the message and show the picture with the coin. I'm so excited to show you that. And I hope that everything will work as I want it to be. So we can add something like print, and we print the message that we have created, and now cv dot I'm sure the win name and the output image. So this is our final image, and cv but wait key 0 cv dot destroy all window. So let's see. Look at that. Yeah, you have two U and with this interrogation mark because it's not really a true euros. So we, yeah, I have mistakes here because I don't have my text everywhere. Can you see that? I have just copper and something like that. But as you can see, we have 7 coins detected. This is right. And the classifier mean accuracy is 93. And we we have the amount is 2 euro, but we don't have text here. So let me see why. Yeah, I have them in my other image. You know why? I already know why before even look at the code, because I have shown the image inside the loop. You can see here I have the text and the first image, and here I have the text and the second image, and I click on or I press a key on my keyboard to hide the windows or to close the window, but I one window is closed and the second one is show up, and I think that I'm sure that when I click again or when I press again a key, I will have the result in the other coin. So let me see that. Yeah. So what I have to do, all I have to do is just remove the indentation with the I'm show from the loop. So you can see when I click, I hope that you can hear my keyboard, my key press, and you can see here I have a false coin because the diameter is bigger than usual because of the shadow of the coin. But here I have 1 cent. Here also I have 2 coins. I can press again. I have 1 cent. I can press again 1 cent, and I can press again, and it's done. So what I can do, you can see here I have my text so many times. So what I have to do is remove this indentation. So now when I can click on this to run the program, yeah, you can see everything works, guys. I have a good accuracy. You can see that. So let's try another image as input. So I can use, yes. So I have here two more pictures. I have test IMG 13 and test IMG 24. So I will try them. Test IMG 13 first, and let's see. Yeah, you can see that I have quite good accuracy, guys. Yeah, 97. So you can see you can do a lot of things with KNN. You 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 see the difference is, or you have to have good data set, and you you should use good light direction for your input images and data set as well. So I will, or we will together put all of those code in our application, in our user interface, so that we don't want to use the image from here, and we can get them as we did in the main window. So let's do that in the next video.